Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Continuing with the incident of Hazrat Ka'b bin Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. قال كعب فلما بلغني أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قد توجه قافلا من تبوك حضرني بثي. We have reached the stage where Hazrat Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu's incident, where Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam had reached Tabuk. And when he reached Tabuk, only in Tabuk he asked that what has happened to Hazrat Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. So one person, he commented on Hazrat Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, but Hazrat Muaz bin Jabal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that we only know about goodness in Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. So Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam kept quiet. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam did not say anything. So now here he says that Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala says, when the news reached me that verily Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is now returning from Tabuk, then I became worried. فَاتَّفِقْتُ أَتَذَكَّرُ الْكِذْبَ وَأَقُولُ I began thinking of speaking lies and saying, بِمَا أَخْرُجُ مِنْ سَخَطِهِ غَدًا How will I come out from the displeasure of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tomorrow? وَأَسْتَعِينُ عَلَى ذَلِكَ بِكُلِّ ذِي رَأْيٍ مِنْ أَهْلِي And I began seeking assistance from every knowledgeable person from my family, that what should I do? What should I say to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he returned from Tabuk? فَلَمَّا قِيلَ When it was said to me, إِنَّ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم قَدْ أَظَلَّ قَادِمًا That verily Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is now entering into Medina Sharif. راح أني الباطل حتى عرفت أني لن أنجو منه بشيء أبدا All falsehood disappeared from me. He was thinking of speaking lies before this. So he said, all falsehood disappeared from me until I recognized that I will never attain salvation from him with anything ever. That I will never be able to speak a single lie to Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam when he comes into Medina Sharif. فأجمعت صدقه وأصبح رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قادما I made a firm determination, a firm intention of speaking the truth to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entered in the morning. وكان إذا قدم من سفر بدأ بالمسجد فركع فيه ركعتين ثم جلس للناس When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would return from any travel, then he would begin with the masjid. He would perform 2 rakats of namaz, and then he will sit down to meet the people. فَلَمَّا فَعَلَ ذَلِكَ جَاءَهُ الْمُخَلَّفُونَ يَعْتَذِرُونَ إِلَيْهِ وَيَحْلِفُونَ لَهُ When he did this, those people that remained behind, they came to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, presenting their excuses to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and taking oaths to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَكَانُوا بِضْعًا وَثَمَانِينَ رَجُلًا There were approximately 80 people that came to Nabi alayhi salam and presented the excuses to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. فَقَبِلَ مِنْهُمْ عَلَانِيَتَهُمْ وَبَايَعَهُمْ وَاسْتَغْفَرَ لَهُمْ وَوَكَّلَ سَرَائِرَهُمْ إِلَى اللَّهِ تَعَالَى Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam accepted from them their excuses. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam accepted their pledge of allegiance. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam sought forgiveness for them, but handed their matters, the internal matters, to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Here also today, the ulama, when we present their matters to them, if any matter comes to a darul ifta, what is outward? Nahnu nahkumu biz-zawahir. We judge according to what is outward. Wallahu ya'lamu bis-sarair. And what is the inward condition of a person? That we hand over to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Allah ta'ala knows the reality. Here also Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam accepted the outward. And what was the inward condition? Whether it is true, whether it is lies, that is handed over to Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. Hatta ji'tu, until Hazrat Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala says, I came. فَلَمَّا سَلَّمْتُ تَبَسَّمَ تَبَسُّمَ الْمُغْضَبِ When I made salam to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam smiled, the smiling of a person that is angry. ثُمَّ قَالْ تَعَالْ Then Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, come here. فَجِئْتُ أَمْشِي حَتَّى جَلَسْتُ بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ I came walking until I sat in front of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فَقَالَ لِي Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam told me, مَا خَلَّفَكَ That what made you remain behind from the battle of Tabuk? أَلَمْ تَكُنْ قَدِ ابْتَعْتَ ظَهْرَكَ Did you not purchase your camel to go out in the path of Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala? قَالَ قُلْتُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ Ka'b radiyallahu ta'ala says, I said, Ya Rasulullah, إِنِّي وَاللَّهِ لَوْ جَلَسْتُ عِنْدَ غَيْرِكَ مِنْ أَهْلِ الدُّنْيَا لَرَأَيْتُ أَنِّي سَأَخْرُجُ مِنْ سَخَطِهِ بِعُذْرٍ He said, Ya Rasulullah, verily I take a qasam in the name of Allah, that if I had to sit by anyone besides you from the people of dunya, then I see that most certainly I would have come out of that person's anger by presenting an excuse. I would have just made an excuse and I would have come out of the entire problem. لَقَدْ أُعْطِيتُ جَدَلًا That most certainly I have been given eloquence in speech. I know how to attack the opponent. I know how to present my case. I would come out of my matter. وَلَكِنِّي وَاللَّهِ لَقَدْ عَلِمْتُ لَإِنْ حَدَّثْتُكَ الْيَوْمَ حَدِيثَ كِذْبٍ تَرْضَى بِهِ عَنِّي He says, but I take a qasam in the name of Allah that I know that verily if I have to speak a lie to you today, you will become happy with me. لَيُوشِكَنَّ اللَّهُ أَن يُسْخِطَكَ عَلَيَّ. But soon Allah Ta'ala will make you unhappy with me. That I will speak a lie today, you will get happy that I got a valid reason for staying behind. Allah will send wahi, and when Allah sends wahi, you're going to become displeased with me. وَإِنْ حَدَّثْتُكَ حَدِيثَ صِدْقٍ تَجِدُ عَلَيَّ فِيهِ إِنِّي لَأَرْجُو فِيهِ عُقْبَ اللَّهِ. And if I have to speak the truth today to you, you will become upset with me. But verily I have hope. Allah Ta'ala will become pleased. Wallahi, ma kana li min udhrin. I take a qasam in the name of Allah. I had no excuse whatsoever to remain behind from the battle of Tabuk. Wallahi, ma kuntu qattu aqwa wala aysara minni hina takhallaftu anka. He says, I take a qasam in the name of Allah. I was never more strong, neither was I more affluent then that time when I remained behind from you, when I remained behind from the battle of Tabuk. That was the best time of my life. Allah had given me strength also. Allah had given me wealth also. Everything was going well for me. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He says that Rasulullah صلى الله عليه وسلم said, أما هذا فقد صدق. As for this person, he has spoken the truth. فقم حتى يقضي الله فيك. Stand up until Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala decides your matter. وَصَارَ رِجَالٌ مِّن بَنِي سَلِمَةَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي فَقَالُوا لِي. Some people from Banu Salima, these people traveled, and these people, they followed me and they told me, وَاللَّهِ مَا عَلِمْنَاكَ أَذْنَبْتَ ذَنْبًا قَبْلَ هَذَا. We take a qasam in the name of Allah that we don't know you to have committed any sin before this time. لَقَدْ عَجَزْتَ فِي أَنْ لَا تَكُونَ اِعْتَذَرْتَ إِلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم بِمَا اعْتَذَرَ إِلَيْهِ الْمُخَلَّفُونَ. Most certainly you were helpless in the sense that you were unable to present an excuse to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as these people that remained behind, they presented an excuse to Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. So you were unable to present your excuse. فَقَدْ كَانَ كَافِيكَ ذَنْبَكَ إِسْتِغْفَارُ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم. But the istighfar and the seeking of forgiveness of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would have sufficed your guna and sufficed your sin. So you could have also spoken a lie. Nabi alayhi salam would have made istighfar for you, and your entire matter could have been cleared up. Why didn't you do so? We'll continue from this point.